Yes, today we are going to see how to prepare a trial balance. So, in the previous lesson, we have seen the concept of double entry, that is, the account to be debited and the account to be credited. And then we have prepared the ledger accounts and all the closing balances in the ledger account, that is the balance BD, the closing balances, will have to be transferred to the trial balance. So why we have to prepare a trial balance? We prepare a trial balance to check whether all the double entry have been recorded correctly in the ledger. So if the trial balance fails to agree, it means that there is errors in the recording system of the business, that is in the ledger. So we are going to see how to prepare a trial balance independently without ledger balances. Now there are certain rules that we have to follow in order to prepare a trial balance independently without the ledger. So here are the rules of a trial balance. Rules of a trial balance. So in the trial balance we'll have debit and credit. So revenue will be on the credit side. All expenses like wages, rent and so on will be on the debit side. Assets, motor van, equipment, building will be on the debit side. Liabilities, trade payable, bank overdraft, loan, etc. will be on the credit side. Return invoice, good return by credit customers to the business will be on the debit side. Return outwards, good return to suppliers by the business will be on the credit side. Capital will always be credited. Income like discount received, rent received, commission received, and so on will be on the credit side. Drawings will be on the debit side. So dear students, you have to bear all these into your mind when you are preparing a trial balance. So you have to follow these rules, then you can balance your trial balance easily. Now, let us see the trial balance given. Question 1, inventory for January 8,000, sales revenue 160,000, purchases 40,000, motor van 82,000, equipment 75,000, land and building 180,000, trade receivable 60,000, trade payable 18,000, wages 5,000, rent 3,000, discount allowed 1,200, discount received 6,000, rent received 3,200, cash at bank 20,000, cash in hand 15,000, bank overdraft 28,000, loan 17,000, capital 257,000, retail inwards 6,000, retail outwards 400, drawings 10,000. You are required to prepare the trial balance. So the format of a trial balance will be, here we have this trial balance, we have to prepare a trial balance, we have to draw a trial balance like this, debit and credit. So we are going to prepare the trial balance. So this is the format of a trial balance. We just have to replace which item will be credited and which item will be debited in the trial balance following the rules of the trial balance. So here we are, the trial balance. We will do it. Okay. Now we have inventory asset. It will be on the debit side. Inventory, how much? 8,000. We have sales revenue, income. Sales revenue, it will be on the credit side, 160,000. Purchases on the debit side, we have purchases 40,000. We have motor van assets on the debit side, 82,000. We have equipment on the debit side, equipment asset 75,000. We have land and building on the debit side, assets will be recorded on the debit side, land and building 180,000. We have trade receivable assets, customers owing the business 60,000. We have trade payable, money owed to suppliers by the business. Trade payable, this will be liability. It will be on the credit side. Wages expenses on the debit side, 5,000. We have rent on the debit side expenses, 3,000. We have discount allowed expenses, discount allowed, discount given to customers, 1,200. We have discount received, this is income. Discount received will be on the credit side. Discount received, all income will be recorded on the credit side in the trial balance. We have rent received income again. Rent received, the business is receiving income from rent, 3,200 on the credit side. We have Casad Bank asset, Casad Bank asset, 20,000 debit. We have cash in hand debit, asset again, cash in hand, 28,000. We have bank overdraft liabilities, amount of money owes to the bank, bank overdraft. This will be on the credit side, 17,000. We have loan liabilities on the credit side, loan, cash in hand, 15,000. So cash in hand, 15,000. Bank overdraft 28,000. Loan 17,000. And then we have capital, will be on the credit side. Capital, this also can set mil. And then we have return inwards. Return inwards on the debit side. Return inwards 6,000. And we have return outwards on the credit side. Return outwards 400 on the credit side. So here we are, so far concerning the trial balance, and then we have to close it. We have to close the trial balance. It will have to balance. It will be balanced by this 489 200. 489 200. 489 200. So there is no space to write it properly. So we have already prepared the trial balance. So we have to follow the rules of the trial balance, and the trial balance must balance. Both sides should be equal. So we have already seen, let's see, inventory on the debit side, revenue on the credit side, purchases debit, motor van debit, equipment debit, building debit, trade receivable debit, trade payable credit, wages debit, rent debit, discount allowed debit, discount received credit, rent received credit, Casad Bank debit, cash in hand debit, bank overdraft credit, loan credit, capital credit, return inwards debit, return outwards credit. So here we are, so far concerning the preparation of a trial balance, very easy. You may be given question at grade 9 level, even at grade 10, grade 11 to prepare trial balance. So in this case, you just have to follow the rules of the trial balance: assets debit, liabilities credit, income credit, expenses debit, and so on. So here we are. Thank you very much for your attention.